Real clean reason. New York is just a better city than Boston, so clearly they're going to win. We've seen better things of them recently, specifically like Boston. I mean, look at how this is setting up, Mitch. 5 ultimates here with the car at this moment in time against New York, who has nothing to work with.
And Valentine is so clean with it. So clean with it. Flora exemplifying that statement there. There's a ton of pressure on a Victoria, and Flora's able to pick him off at long range there. I call that follow-up as well here. It's going to be a... Wait a minute. Valentine rather gets the nano. Oh, Myunbong's in deep trouble. Yeah, deflected the bio just quietly. Bit of flair, bit of flashy play from Valentine. Who really isn't fantastic lately. Yep.
Yeah, he has looked really clean there. He's not exactly thrilled with the way he died, but
quite a few fights here. Do the Excelsior. Let's see. Oh, blade from Flora. Rather, bomb from Flora. Excuse me. Good start here. Crimzo is out of the picture. There's still a nano, though, here for MCD. Maybe for Punk? Yes. He'll dive in now, straight to the high ground. And he eliminates Gangnam instantly. Now he's got a bit of freedom. It doesn't look like Kellen was ready for that. So he takes a big hit from Punk as he connects there with the fist. Flora as well, trying to stay alive here. But Punk doesn't really have to do anything but stay around the bot and keep flinging fists. Boston Uprising take New Queen Street away, and the woes continue for New York when it comes to push maps.
Well, suffice to say, things have changed.
It's a long time
since then. That's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, in those 4 years, the Giants have still been bad, and the Patriots have still been good. So some things change, some things don't. That's a crazy shot, by the way.
Hi, Victoria. Yeah, that's the source, my guy.
Nicely done. First, it was a Widow headshot. Now a pulse bomb,
and they
ruining New York.
Dude.
Yeah, what's that going to do? Sweet Fanny Adams. Gangnam Jin gets removed by Punk as soon as he comes out of the Transcendence. Yaki able to find a little bit of action here, right? There's a Primal Rage in play from Kellen, but is it a stall? Yes, and he really doesn't get much value. Removed by Victoria in that duel. Another Gangnam Jin elimination is good, but it's rarely enough to get this team out of the doldrums. And again, they fall. 4 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock for Boston. Right, the Transcendency for Gangnam Jin.
Yeah, we've seen Hawk do that as well. On the Doom, being able to go back and help the supports.
Yeah, I feel like Dante's actually one of the most PL-oriented Dooms I've seen in the league as well. There it is. That'll get the card along the line here for the Uprising. Not too shabby. Slowed down, but still, I mean, yeah, 1:21 on the clock. Very bad for New York. They've got to go and get some value out of it now, and so they do. MCD's down, but Punk immediately responds. Yaki can only trade at best, and the same can be said of Flora. That's rough stuff, and the Uprising can still do this.
Well, I mean, Matt, he's playing Splinter Cell or something.
No, he's playing Metal Gear Solid. He's got the box on his head right now.
yeah.
He's going up the corridor, you know.
He's gonna just wreck him with this.
Oh my Lord, Snake! Is that you? Yaki able to respond to the very least here, but the best he can do is shut down again. That, as usual. That's just not enough, is it? That might well be the new slogan for this team. Yaki looking to go in. Crimzo, couple orbs deflected his way, kept topped up though by MCD, the Boston Uprising. They're sitting pretty right now. It's just Flora, and he really has to try and blink away. Myunbong here, stepping up on the Lucio of all things, so Punk considering his next move here. The pressure on Myunbong as Valentine switches to the Symmetra, of course. Very normal, very reasonable. Okay, well, that was a map of Overwatch that happened.
Just kind of reaction from Boston with Punk, being able to get in the mix of the power block. MCD with a sleep on Kellen coming in.
Okay, Kellen really nanoed. He's able to get Crimzo there. You'd want to hope so, I guess, at that point. But he's surrounded by foes. So 2 for 2 so far. Kellen headlining. Punk. Yeah, that's Zenyatta. Yeah, that's what he does. Flora recalling
trying to get that health pack.
Yaki's playing Peel Genji right now. Both of those sort of kills that came as a result of turning back towards his backline. So nice to see that. Kellen looking at it now. Straight for Crimzo. It's a beeline. Crimzo will be topped up though. Kellen is not close enough, and now he's out of the fight. That bio's going to make this take even longer. So Yaki, please don't pull the blade. This is definitely not the time for that.
It is wild that you said that, because in my head I was like, is he going to pull the blade here?
I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think the same thing.
Get some high ground control, but really he's not able to spot anything there.
Great nice. The Nano Blade. Myunbong is taking this game into his own hands right now. Gangnam Jin with the Transcendence there, and Flora's able to finish the job. Valentine is down. Crimzo valiantly tried to hold his ground as well. Flora making him dance for him. And that will be that. Good hold for New York here, and great couple of fights on Myeongbong specifically. To feel themselves a little more now. That momentum is building. Yaki chases Valentine down, and now New York are winning the DPS, all DPS fighting. Yaki's in there, proper good. This is going to hold up the Uprising. Punk needs to try and find a way to get them out, and a nano boost, not a terrible way to do it here. Ooh. Nice, another
nano against the nano against the Doom in a close. So much you got to deal with here. It's going to be tough. Even if you win this, man, I mean, you're going to have like 3 minutes plus in the clock still.
Yeah, I wonder if they're not thinking about the next map already here. Boston going to push out now. Punk drops in, eliminated by Flora with that overclock immediately. New York have so many ultimates to work with now. Valentine, can he bail them out? That's Flora and Myeongbong both down. Only the Zen left for New York here, and here come the reinforcements for Boston. Crims are on the point, but a lot of damage coming from Yaki, and Kellen arrives at just the right time to punctuate the point for New York at the end of a fist. That'll be that.
It looked like for a second, it looked like for a second maybe Boston was going to pull something out there, but...
Said that a few times this series. Punk is going to get the nano here, I'd say. MCD a little bit... Okay. Kellen, back to spawn with you. Think about what you've done. And Punk's having a chase down here. Oh, they're so dead. They're so dead.
This nano's not tremendous, right? But like, look at the amount that he's able to like push forward. Open this up for his team. You're going to get the supports here a little bit later. Kellen doesn't really get those opportunities as frequently, where I feel like you kind of set up, play a little bit.
Position himself, able to dodge that rail there, but Crimzo not nearly as lucky, or fleet of foot.
Yeah, Crimson not as fast to be able to dodge that, but Punk takes out Gangnam Jin. Gangnam Jin actually had the Transcendence there at that time. It'll be a Meteor Strike, and all the rest of the kills here are going in favor of the Boston Uprising.
Punk got pumped with heals from pop off in a big way now. It's another Genji kill. Gangnam Jin has no choice but to come to the point with that Transcendence in play, but Kellen slept off the point. They'd be insane to wake him. Also, they do, but he's not aware of it either way. Punk will pressure this backline with the nano boost here and make short work of it there. Well, the New York Excelsior look more like a smear than a team right now. Would have been a pretty short-lived run, and there could be a pulse here if he can get it. And I mean, yeah, he'll definitely be able to fight this. But knocked out of Duke before he has a chance to make anything happen with it. He's still got rid of Victoria, though. Valentine trying to make use of Transcendence on the point. New York have one of their own here. Spots Yaki, pressures him down, focusing beam. Not quite enough to catch him in the meantime. MCD and Punk have gone down. So sure, Valentine gets the kill, but the round might be over.
Yeah, and they couldn't really stay there for long, though.
No.
He's going to have to recall out.
Enough time for Punk to get here, so still up for grabs for Boston. Eyes turn towards MCD right now, and they identify the Lucio's looking a little bit tasty up there on the wall. Nice little juke there as Yaki thinks that the Doomfist is going off the point, and Valentine's found his second backliner. No healers here for Kellen. This is getting a little scary, but Flora's able to find the connection on Punk with the pulse. Here comes the Moira. And New York say, no, we think better of this. We're going to back away and let you have it. 90% now. Look at they found the Ana. Myeongbong's in trouble. Stunned up. He's so low, but Gangnam Jin's able to deal with Valentine. It's going to be a trade at best. Ana's down. Yaki with a focusing beam, but it's of course going to be Punk getting out of dodge. Can they keep him alive though? He comes back down with very low health, so he has to stop and get a health pack. You can see him there on your left of screen. This is still up for grabs for New York. Victoria doesn't find the pulse connection. There's a lot of damage on Yaki. He's forced to play close to the point. Pulse bomb, no connection, but here's the Transcendence from Gangnam Jin, and MCD has gone down early again. Big sticky bomb connection on Punk, but he stays alive here. Valentine playing off the point. He's so nasty, so deadly on that duplicate, and he gets the Transcendence as well. That means Punk gets back in the fight so much faster, and now it's just Yaki. He takes a headshot and backs away, and Valentine blows him a kiss. Now the wrecking ball with more like a pinball as he gets knocked around there by Punk, and I cannot believe it ends this way. New York show us some signs of life, a flash of inspiration, but it is soon snuffed out by Boston to take the series 3-1.